Welcome back to Eagle Eye Panorama, where we bring you the latest updates on the stories that matter. Today, we're diving into the emotional courtroom scene at Bryan Kohberger's sentencing for the 2022 University of Idaho murders. Kohberger's mother and sister were present, and their reactions, or lack thereof, have sparked widespread discussion. Stay tuned as we break it down. On July 23, 2025, Bryan Kohberger, the former criminology student convicted of brutally stabbing 4 University of Idaho students, Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Zana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences without parole, plus 10 years for burglary. The hearing at the Idaho County Courthouse in Boise was packed with emotion as victims' families delivered powerful impact statements directly confronting Kohberger. But all eyes weren't just on Kohberger or the victims' families. His mother, Marianne Kohberger, and his sister, Amanda Kohberger, were in the courtroom, and their demeanor stood in stark contrast to the raw grief on the other side. Marianne Kohberger, wearing large black sunglasses and floral attire, and her daughter Amanda, in rust-colored clothing, sat quietly behind Kohberger during the hearing. Reports describe them as the only family members present on his side, alongside his defense attorneys. Unlike the victims' families who delivered heart-wrenching statements, Marianne and Amanda remained silent throughout the proceedings. After Judge Stephen Hippler handed down the life sentences, the two were seen quietly exiting the courthouse. No public statements, no visible tears, no outward reaction, just a stoic departure that left many in the courtroom and online wondering what they were feeling. Posts on X captured the moment, with some users speculating about the family's silence, while others criticized the lack of visible emotion. But let's be clear, we don't know what was going through their minds in that heavy moment. The contrast in the courtroom was striking. Victims' families like Steve and Christy Goncalves spoke directly to Kohberger, calling him a coward and a loser. Christy Goncalves' powerful words, "Hell will be waiting," drew gasps and even laughter from the gallery. Surviving roommate Dylan Mortensen sobbed as she described her ongoing trauma. Meanwhile, Kohberger himself remained stone-faced, declining to speak when given the chance. Marianne and Amanda's silence stood out against this emotional outpouring. Some see it as restraint under unimaginable pressure. Others view it as detachment. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Kohberger's plea deal, finalized on July 2nd, spared him the death penalty, but left many questions unanswered, like his motive, which police still haven't pinned down. As he begins his life behind bars, the victims' families and the Moscow, Idaho community continue to seek closure. This case has gripped the nation, and the silence of Kohberger's family has only added to the conversation. We'll keep you updated as more details like unsealed police reports come to light. That's all for today's update on the Bryan Kohberger case. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next report. What are your thoughts on the Kohberger family's reaction? Let us know in the comments, and as always, stay informed, stay kind, and we'll see you next time on Eagle Eye Panorama.